Yes, people, welcome back to another stream on Orange Football. And yes, this is the Game Week 10 review. We're here to discuss how our clubs went. Um, I mean, all of our clubs that are in the back room got 3 points in the week. So we're going to just add them one by one, as always. But yeah, let me just do something quickly. But yeah, man, let me just start adding people right now. So we've got someone add first. All right, I'll just add the co-host. Elliot, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing well at the moment. Actually, yeah, watching the Forest game right now. It's 1-1. Obviously, I know I'm an Arsenal fan, but obviously I've got to rep my local in it. So yeah, big up Forest.
Yeah,
So right now.
We've got Ollie. How you doing, Ollie?
Yo, good. Wait, sorry. Okay.
That's fine. Big up to the thumbnail editor, and also we've got a new background picture now. We've updated it, so big up Flair. How you doing?
Did Flair do the background?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks, mate.
He did, yeah. Big up. How you doing, Flair?
Good. What about you?
I'm alright, mate. My team got 3 points. Your team got 3 points. All
Yeah.
good around here.
Awesome.
Next person, as I said, I really don't need to introduce him. I'll just add him.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, you like that 3-2 win, yeah?
Yeah, man. Enjoying the
Yeah, no
3-point club, you know. Happy days, happy days.
3 points FC, man. 3 points.
Come on, bro.
Collectors. For United, 3-point collectors. The next person. I haven't heard much from him. I don't know because he's usually quiet, but last time it was the North London derby. After that, he sent me a video of Flippin' Emerson saying he does crimes and all that. So I think he knows. He's smiling in the background. I just had him.
Yo.
Yes,
Good, yeah?
Why you Tottenham got 3 points. Why are you depressed? Oh, you still sad about the North London derby, right?
I mean, pretty dead week in general, yeah. But you know,
Yeah.
like, at least we got 3 points on Saturday. Innit?
Playing that boring football, you know.
Yes.
Huddersfield Town TV says hello, Mason.
It's
got
Ryan,
my guy.
And
We
then
got Ryan.
last person,
Big
big up to Toby. How you doing?
Toby.
Yeah, so big.
Yeah, bro.
Big up yourself, Tobes.
Yeah, I'm good, bro. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Missed
3
you
points
guys.
FC, right? 3 points FC.
We all got 3 points, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But yeah.
But we're still top
Uh,
of the league, though.
by the way, first game that I have in my banner. I mean, we have to, man. It's a big win. So, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. Let's start with Arsenal fans first, as always. We did do a match reaction yesterday, but now obviously we got more people now. So yeah, we're gonna get more perspectives. Let's start with Ollie. Ollie, man.
Yeah. So big up Arrest and Elliot for joining my stream earlier. I did talk about it. Yeah, obviously the watch along was cancelled and I couldn't have joined in. I was out, but obviously early goal from Martinelli. That was good, and then obviously I was a bit annoyed about the equaliser, and then I saw the second goal from Saka. That was good, just before half time, and then Firmino goal. Nothing you could do about it. And then look, the penalty. I've spoken to a Liverpool fan today. It's at college, and he said that it was a lucky penalty. Well, screw you, mate. It was a penalty, and we scored and we won. So I'm happy that we've finally beaten Liverpool for once. You know, top of the league. People need to take us seriously because we just beat Tottenham and Liverpool. But as I said, Elliot and Manny been told to calm down because it's 9 games in. Still, we're beating Liverpool. We've got Europa League coming up. We're doing one Europa League, and we're gonna smoke Leeds as well. But no, I couldn't be happy. I mean,
Okay. You know
That's
what?
a big claim, you know. That's a big claim.
That's
You know.
another clip to come, by the way. Sorry, Ollie. It's been 5
yeah.
minutes.
But no. Right. So I predicted this, and I got laughed for predicting 3-0, and it was 3-2. So how can you laugh at me for predicting an Arsenal win? I'm just
I'm not
backing
laughing.
the
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But people were like laughing at me in the Graham stream, and especially like the Arrest streams. I was confident, and no one backed me. Manny said a draw.
Yeah, Graham laughed at you as well.
Yeah,
Call out
yeah, Graham
Ollie,
laughed at me. Graham, you're so annoying.
Go on, Ollie. You get it, you know.
Go on, Ollie, man. That's another
Graham.
clip. That's
You
two
and
clips
your-
in 5
Finally.
minutes.
Two
by the way.
clips.
That's
Finally.
two clips.
It's not me.
5-1 Brentford.
Ollie, 2 clips in 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying.
No clipping anything, mate. Please.
But
If you
yeah,
clip me, I'll sue you.
for Arsenal, how are you feeling for this win? Obviously, Ollie is happy that Arsenal's top of the league, but are you actually title contenders now for Arsenal?
You know, as I said to Mason earlier in a stream that I did for the Flair Family channel, I said that as soon as we go to Etihad, Anfield, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and we win there, I'd say we are title contenders. But at the minute, I wouldn't say we're title contenders because we've beaten big teams at home, and we've beaten smaller teams, which I wouldn't really say is a title contending movement at the moment. But I would definitely say if we can beat Liverpool at Anfield, you know, City at the Etihad, then I definitely think that we can come out as title contenders.
Mason, your thoughts?
Yeah, man. First of all, I'd like to say, where are the Liverpool fans, man? Where are they? They should be here, back in their club, back in their manager, but they've just disappeared like Tottenham fans in a North London derby, and I love it. Yeah, agreeing with what Flair says. I don't think we're title contenders yet, like challengers yet, but we can be if we do go to these big places and get results. I'm even including Chelsea. Stamford Bridge is a big place this year where we have to go there and get 3 points, just like last year. But yeah, it's really a challenge to whether we're going to go to like places like Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, also known as the toilet seat, and pick up some points where we actually didn't last year. And obviously the Etihad as well and Anfield, we need to pick up the points there. But yeah, I'm confident for Leeds though. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Elliot, your thoughts?
Yeah, same. Yeah, this is probably a really good win for us because Liverpool. We do usually struggle against Liverpool most times, especially last season. I don't think we beat them once last season. We played them more like 4 times. Obviously, to start, the way that we started, instantly a goal, it's crazy against Liverpool. So I'm glad we managed to exploit their defenders quite easily in this game. Obviously, I know Gabriel had a bit of a dodgy game, so that first goal was kind of his fault, really. Obviously, I know defense could have helped out a bit, but yeah, we still won though. We can't really complain. I think we should go on to Leeds now with a bit of confidence. I say a lot of confidence, really. We should really go on and beat Leeds, but it'll be tricky. Be a tricky game at Ellen Road, I reckon. But yeah, I reckon we'll still beat Leeds.
Let's go to the neutrals now. Hammers, man. Honestly, listen, I hate to, but Arsenal, man, they're just on a roll right now. So, what's your thoughts over that Liverpool win?
To be honest, yeah, I thought it'd be like more one-sided to Arsenal. Like, yeah, like I know there've been like complaints about VAR and stuff, but let's be real, like it happens. Like, it happens every now and then. So like,
Yeah, we
what
know,
can I say
James.
about that? But yeah, man. Besides Gabriel for Arsenal, like I'd say the whole team was pretty damn solid, wasn't it? Definitely deserved that all 3 points. But mate, we need to get like serious conversation about Trent right now, man. He's really been appalling this season. But it's not just
Mate, he's too busy with
Liverpool.
doing packs and potions video, man. He needs to.
Yeah, man, he's too busy, isn't
I'm
it?
telling you, yeah, he's at this rate.
He was
Yeah,
probably
if he doesn't
drinking
fix
packs
up-
and potions in the game.
Imagine he turns out to be another Dele Alli, man.
Or Jesse Lingard getting gassed over signing for Nottingham Forest.
Dele Alli's gone to Turkey now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone to Besiktas.
Yeah, he's Besiktas.
Yeah, nice. I'm never going there again until he retires and moves back to England.
The thing is, the worst part is if Hammers can't even pronounce it, that's how shit Dele Alli's career has been. But Toby, man,
when you go to
Jose
Turkey, you know your career's
Jose
done.
Wonder.
Ozil's gone to Turkey.
Yeah, Toby, man,
Van
your
Persie.
thoughts? Are Arsenal title contenders, Toby?
Toby.
Well, like, it's still early days of the season actually. Or I think Arsenal, they are trying to prove a point to everyone right now. But beating Liverpool, it's even if we know Liverpool are not really in form, but they're trying to prove everyone wrong. But I think the real judgment comes after the World Cup, in my opinion. So we'll be able to rate them. So at this point, I still cannot. Apologies to all the Arsenal fans, but I can't
No.
rate you guys now until
It's because
after
you're a
the
United fan.
Oh man,
No, he's being real. No. I agree with him. We can't actually judge our season personally as title contenders until at
100%.
least January, February. You know what I mean?
Especially
Then we'll
after
know.
these easy games.
Then
By
we'll
the
know.
way-
You know what I mean?
Big up
Red
also
Devils,
the
I'm
Devils.
surprised you're not gone quiet, mate. I'm
No,
surprised.
Ollie, no, he's busy with school. But big up to you. He says, "Club playing Trent is like how Ollie kept playing McTominay." Oh my days, mate.
Ah.
I mean, Ollie, what's wrong?
Who is that?
I think it's a
Red Devils.
tactical
No,
change.
he's one of my
that got me
subscribers, mate. He's a good.
Um,
But yeah, big up
Yeah,
yourself.
I used to have beef with Road to Red Devils.
No,
Oh,
but
did
now
you?
you're. Ollie, now you're calm now. Just relax.
Nice, Elliot. Better shirt.
Yeah, my thoughts. You know what? I've already given my. I mean, I only did 5 minutes yesterday, but now there's a proper stream where I can give my proper thoughts. You know what? Arsenal obviously is a good win. We beat Liverpool at home, anyways. But I know Arsenal with the record with you and Liverpool and beating them is just it's a massive win for you guys, man. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can say after me. But yeah, credits where it's due for Arteta, the players. But listen, I seriously think that this Henderson thing it needs to be investigated because I think he did say something serious to Gabriel. I don't know what he said, but I think for me, from my point of angle, I think he did say something serious. So whether if it's true or not, then Henderson, you're a disgrace because he's got mixed race players as well in his teammates. He's got Salah, mate.
Yeah.
He's got Matip. So for you to come out,
Especially just bringing in this
Canate
new
as well.
campaign, this new,
especially doing take the knee
racism
as well.
campaign.
Yeah, no room
Yeah.
for racism.
And they've
don't know
literally
which
just brought
word
it
it was
back,
he
and
said.
then all of a sudden this happens. It's
Apparently,
yeah.
what I've seen, apparently he called him a I don't know, a brown something, but I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
something which is not
I'm not obviously going to repeat it, but I did hear Brown something, and obviously we need to chuck this racism out of the game now because it's just getting ridiculous. Like
If
it's starting to just get even worse than before. Like we're seeing players who are meant to be role models for today's youths and that, and they're turning into them like they're racist themselves. It's ridiculous. If Henderson has said it, which I believe he has, judging by his teammate reactions as well, and also Mikel Arteta in the area
thing is,
where he's
the
going.
referee
even
has
the
to go
referee's face.
the referee's meant to talk to
said
Jurgen
it
Klopp
all.
and
Like,
both of them. So yeah,
Gabriel looked pissed, man. Like proper.
Did you see
Yeah,
Roberto's
100%. And the
video?
way I saw Xhaka just switch and
Like-
was going after Henderson.
Roberto's
So it must
demeanour
have
as
been
well
something.
was really like, did bro really just say that? Like,
Yeah, exactly. So his own teammates have realised it. So hopefully, I think they'll end up backing him. You know what Liverpool and like not just Liverpool, but you know what football clubs are like. They'll all stick up for Henderson in their way. But as people have heard it from hopefully someone neutral, like even Klopp comes out and says something. Someone's got to come out and put a stop to this because Jordan Henderson, if that's the case, his contract should be terminated and he should never play again.
that's what I said.
Should never be in the England squad ever.
Yeah, should never be in the England squad.
If you
I don't.
take a
It
look
probably
at
won't be
my,
after the World Cup anyway.
if you take a look at my recent post on my Fly Arsenal on the Flair channel, I just put in the description about how that if this is true and if he is found guilty for this and the investigation does come out as he has said this, then his contract should be terminated and he shouldn't be able to play in the Premier League again.
100%.
It's bad because this new, they've brought back the No Room for Racism campaign. And the day that they bring this back, this sort of situation happens. And I think that they're not really doing enough. I think this No Room for Racism thing isn't enough to tackle it at the moment. As you can see, even the players aren't. They're just disregarding it completely. I think there's got to be more done.
so to summarize, Henderson, basically that, but obviously the FA are investigating. But for
Let's
me,
see if the FA can do their jobs for once.
I was going to talk about them. Yeah, I don't.
They'll
think
probably discard it.
Yeah,
they will.
they'll probably
That's what
away.
happens. Everything just happens, and that's.
I mean, I can't say nothing much about FA because soon I'm going to be coached from them anyways. But you guys can have your thoughts, but I can't say anything about them because if they watch this, then I'm over. But you guys have your say. But for me, FA, for me, as I said, I'm going to repeat again, they should investigate. They should take this matter seriously and understand that this was the first day that the Premier League brought back no room for racism. And if, to be fair, if they don't do anything to it, then I don't know what to say. But I do.
If they honestly don't do anything about this,
I just think they're only
there's no
charging.
point.
Yeah.
There's no offense, guys, but if they don't do nothing about Henderson and his racist act, then there's no point in doing all this, taking the knee and that if they're not gonna kick out the person who started. You know what I mean?
That's
You're
why
just
for
doing it in
me,
the
I
mouth.
understand. I think Zaha
I have
did a
to.
video. I saw a video.
Yeah,
on
Zaha
TikTok.
didn't take the knee, didn't he?
And got Oli. Wait,
No.
just hold your horses. Zaha did a video on. I think I saw it on TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it was about him saying it was pointless.
Zaha did a podcast. He was in a podcast saying why he doesn't take the knee in and all sorts. And I do understand it because if you're having like people like Henderson taking the knee and you're still doing what you did to Gabriel, then there's no point, is there? So I understand Zaha's point.
I understand it as well, but the FA just need to crank down on this. The whole of like the world really needs to crank down on this, to be honest, because it's just getting out of control now, isn't it? That's where football fans can
Does
come
anyone have
together.
any thoughts? Last thoughts?
Just remember,
on the game?
Liverpool won
yeah,
this
I've
guy's
got-
captain
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, sorry, Flair Arsenal, yeah, go on.
So as I said in yesterday's match reaction, I think me and Mason and Manny, and also I forgot your name. Sorry,
Elliot.
Elliot. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday, and it was a fantastic performance by Tomiyasu. I've never really seen anything like that from him, especially in a position that he's not really keen on and doesn't actually play in. I do think that he had the best performance on the pitch, especially dealing with a great player like Salah. And I know that Marnie disagrees, but really, let's just be honest, Tomiyasu had Salah in his pocket, and he really
He
showed
did.
that he can get back into the first team.
Did you see the guy
against
on AFTV who got Salah out of his pocket?
Yeah, if I can just add to what Flair was saying, yeah, I agree. Salah, legit. Saliba had Salah in his pocket. Like, honestly, I said it at the time, and I'm backing it. I'm 100%.
Manny disagreed yesterday, but
Mane
He ain't
disagreed,
been
and
the same
everyone's
since
okay to
Mane
their
left.
opinions.
He
Everyone's
disagrees
good to
with
their
everything, so don't
opinions.
listen.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I agree. Obviously, I made the comment yesterday. Saliba definitely had Salah in his pocket, man, and I'm not even joking. And to be honest, Arnold also got spun around that he had to get took off. Klopp had to
Salah
take
can't
him
even
off
score a
because he
goal
got
this season.
spun around, bro.
it was a
Salah come
sensational
off.
performance.
Salah literally come off
Salah
because
is a
he was
fantastic
not
player.
doing well. He's a
Arnold
fantastic
didn't even
player.
last
He's an
last
absolute
90
baller.
And
Salah's
for-
a
and for-
baller,
And for
but he's
Tomiyasu
just
to deal
come
with
down
him
to
the
this
way that he did.
contract. He's just come down to this contract. He's signed a new contract, and now he doesn't care. He
Do you
wanted to
guys
go in the
think
summer.
Is there enough time for Klopp, or do you guys think?
7 year syndrome, bro. 7 years. He's gone. He's gone.
You know what they did to
I've
die?
always expressed my thoughts. I've said, and I'm being serious. I think Liverpool should. I think the time is. I think the time is now to not
Time
second,
is
but
done.
just part ways. For me, part ways, and for me, just get a young man. I know Steven Gerrard. That's Vance, but for me, just
Do you
get a
think-
young manager. Like I have no idea, but someone with
Michael
a
Carrick.
good philosophy. Someone.
Imagine they got Tuchel. I doubt they would get.
Oh, yes, hopefully.
Oh, just let them have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Oh,
No, if they got Tuchel,
Mason,
that
if you
would
say
be
that name one more time, you're back. No, I'm joking. But yeah,
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Test
Ole
me.
Gunnar Solskjaer.
only gonna soul shit. But anyways, as I said, good win
Top
for
of the
Arsenal.
league.
What was that, Oli?
We're top of the league.
Listen,
Nah.
just
it is true though.
you know what?
It is just facts. It is literally
Better
just
club is
great
the top
facts.
of the
Like,
league. So
no
I mean,
one. Can I just put this in? No one likes it that Arsenal fans can actually say that we're top. of the
We're
league.
top of
Toby,
the league.
No
Toby,
one likes
Should
it.
people take Arsenal seriously
You
now that we're top of
know
the
what
league?
nice
But we're
is.
top of the league.
That's not top of the league.
Speaking facts, isn't it?
They are.
They've been on top of the league seasons before now, and we all know what the outcome turned out to be. Like I
There
said,
would be no.
Yeah, but we're not saying like I'm personally not saying that.
A
we're
bit
gonna
early
win.
for that.
World Cup.
But
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
I wish
win
the league
it.
just stopped now when we won the league.
Nah, like to
Okay.
be honest,
Ollie,
I
you're
don't
just-
believe we're gonna win the league, but I do.
I think what Ollie's
But
trying
no,
to do
this
We're
is
at
the
the
most
top.
confident
I
I've been.
think what Ollie's
Arsenal
trying to
in the
say
league.
is, I think what Ollie's trying to say is, he's hoping that COVID starts again and starts
Yeah.
infecting players, and the Premier League decides to
It
end
bloody
it.
has started again. 'Cause I've got
Listen,
it
we
now,
don't
mate.
need none of this.
Fucking
Bro,
hell.
COVID.
don't talk about COVID. You know what Flair
Right.
Fly's got.
Right, if we
Yeah.
just
Rotor
get
Devils,
Flair,
I will get
if
to
we
this
just get
question.
Flair to like go into all the Premier League
Let's
stadiums.
go
Hey, Rotor
Yeah,
Devils,
go Flair
I
Fly.
will-
Go
Cough
into
on Salah, cough
Emirates
on
and
Ronaldo.
infect everybody with COVID.
Hey, Rotor Devils, I'm going to reply to this
I'm going to
question.
go cough on Ronaldo.
I'll
Cough
get
on
to this
Salah.
question when I get to Man United.
Chance. Ooh.
Ollie,
I'll
stop
fly
shouting.
to Paris
I'll
and
get-
cough on Messi.
Yeah, I'll get to this question when I get to Man United, Rotor Devils. But we move on to the next game.
Oh,
It is
Because
Arsenal fans, just me or Mike, so consider for coming, but it is Spurs 1-0 against Brighton. But
Took
all I
us
have
20
to say,
minutes to get here.
all the Arsenal fans have their camera off. But now, seriously, before I get to Hammers, I just want to say rest in peace to that fitness coach for Spurs. Obviously, he was with Conte before. I've heard Tottenham fans say that to me now. He's a good guy, and yeah, listen, RIP to him. And also, my commiserations go to former Brighton player.
And it's no longer the North London derby at the
that's not the
Right.
time, mate. That wasn't the time.
Come on,
guys,
man.
this is a serious situation, yeah. So whoever's playing,
Let him just say this, and then you can play it.
yeah, because this is a serious situation. So I think
This is actually serious.
I think it was Oli or I don't know. I'm just making that up. But obviously, Mwepu from Brighton has had to be forced to retire, age just 24 because
Just 24, man.
heart condition. So he's had to retire football. So my commiserations to him. But yeah, let's get to the
Same here, bro.
yes, Oli, you get a timeout for that. But yeah, James, talk to me, man. Spurs 1-0.
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Wrong timing.
So Spurs, mate. Like it was an alright performance. Like football wasn't anything special, but like I'm glad to see we changed up the formation to a 3-5-2. Like we looked a lot more comfortable. The midfield the midfield was great. Yeah, obviously we did kind of sit back at the end, invite a lot of pressure, but we dealt with it pretty well. And yeah, Doherty, man, Spence need to start over Emerson permanently. I don't know how that guy ends up in the starting 11 day in, day out. But yeah, man. And considering Doherty hasn't played for 6 months, that was a solid performance from him, man. So yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Yeah, for me it was a good win. Obviously Brighton they drew with Liverpool 3-3, and then everyone was like, "Can Spurs have a chance of beating Brighton?" And they did. So Spurs fair play for them getting 3 points. It's a massive 3 points, but obviously the football's not great, but the results is important at the end of the day. But let's get the non-Spurs fans. We'll start with Elliot. Talk to me.
Yes.
How important is the Spurs win?
It's massive Spurs really because Brighton are doing very well this season. I don't know are they still top 4? I haven't really checked the league recently, but
I think they're at
They're
least
doing
top 6, top 7, something.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah. So they've had a really good start to the season, especially with Graham Potter. Obviously, he's gone to Chelsea now. Changed them around.
Whoa! We're talking about Tottenham.
Yeah, but I was talking about Brighton.
it's
And I was
still
saying that he
the
was at
matches.
Brighton.
Oh,
Don't mention Brighton and Graham Potter leaving. Brighton fans will start
I
crying.
feel
Yeah,
you're talking about Chelsea. No, yeah.
No. I'm talking about the Brighton as well. But yeah.
Yeah.
But for Spurs, this is a big win. Because
Yeah, Tottenham are third, by the way.
they're third, fair enough. But yeah. So they
Some
needed
people
this
said
win
top
really.
7.
So
Check your table, mate.
after their massive thrashing from Arsenal last weekend, they needed this win. So yeah.
What? Ollie, what happened?
What's going on?
What happened, Bob?
No, it's just this famous guy viewed my story, so I got a bit shocked.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it Martin Odegaard?
Yeah, we do have Luke, but I don't know where he is in the comments.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
dude.
Luke somewhere.
We need Manny to join.
Sorry, I meant Haaland. Sorry, Haaland. Yeah, Haaland is in the comments, but
Haaland.
yeah, Mason, your thoughts. Obviously, you don't. I know you don't like Spurs, but
No, I don't like Spurs, but fair play to them. They got 3 points after getting smashed against
Damn.
mighty Arsenal. Brighton, I think I expected a little bit more of Brighton, to be honest with you. The form that they were in, going to the mighty Anfield and getting a point out of that, not bad. And then going and playing against Tottenham, obviously losing 1-0. But Tottenham just sort of sat back near the end of that one. So as soon as you saw Conte just sort of park the bus, you sort of knew what was going to happen. So fair play to Spurs. I can't stand yous, but yeah, well done. Who was the goal scorer? Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Harry Kane.
Toby, your thoughts on the Spurs win? Was this a massive win for Spurs?
Well, I would say it was a lucky win somehow because you see Brighton, like they really dominated the game actually, and we saw the chances. So Welbeck was spot on. I think he had some chances, some good chances, and kudos to both goalkeepers. Actually, they made Sanchez and Lloris. They made great saves and all of that. It's just quite unfortunate. Brighton they lacked that cutting edge to to score, but Tottenham actually were spot on in terms of the defensive part of their game. They were still able to to be able to hold Brighton to make sure that they don't concede a goal, and they should thank their goalkeeper for for helping them because Brighton actually saw clear chances to win, but Harry Kane being one of the best striker in the world, he showed what he's capable of, and that's Son Kane partnership combination. I think it paid off for them. Actually, it paid off well for them, and kudos to Spurs for that 3 points. But it remains to be seen if they will maintain that defensive solidity, if you know what I mean. So kudos to Spurs.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, the results is the results. 3 points, 3 points.
Yeah,
And move
3
on.
points.
But to be fair, Conte has to sort his tactics out, man. Because honestly,
Yeah.
you can't just be playing every game. Boring. I know.
Well, that's
listen, don't get me
what
wrong.
he does, though. That's what he does.
No, I know.
He won the
I-
league with Chelsea doing that.
I've seen us play much better football. Like
Big up
Spurs
Nick.
fans, I think Spurs were at their most dangerous when they had much Pochettino.
What about-
I ain't gonna lie.
Poch. Yeah, we
Poch,
played
man.
beautiful football.
You played really nice football.
Fortunately, we didn't. I don't know how we didn't win anything, but
Yeah, Tottenham, mate. That's how.
Curse fam.
Tottenham FC, bro. Tottenham
Ollie,
FC.
your thoughts on the Tottenham win? I know you don't have Tottenham as well, but just see how
Yeah, bro.
important.
You know what Tottenham were, and you know how much I hate Tottenham. But no, let's go on to the game. We did a watch along, and you saw my reaction when Kane scored. I wasn't happy. And look, he lies about what team he supports. He says that he's a Tottenham fan when he actually supported Tottenham as a kid. But no, let's get into the game. I wanted it to be a 0-0 draw, or Brighton to win. I did predict 2-1 Brighton. That prediction in the mud. I always predict Spurs to lose, and depends who they're playing. They're away. By the way, you've got it wrong. Spurs won home. But no, on to the game. Bit of a boring game for me, apart from the goal. I was expecting more from Brighton. As Toby said, Brighton were very good in the game. They controlled most of the game. They were at home. They had the home support. And look, I think after getting rid of Mupé and getting rid of their manager, that they're going to go downhill now. They were doing well under Potter, I do understand why Mupé did move to Everton because he didn't really get game time. The same where Leno played for Arsenal, and then he's gone to Fulham now. He's doing all right there. They lost their game, whatever. But no, look, good win for Spurs. Another 3 points. They want to catch up with us after the loss, but no, I'm not happy with the result. I know Tottenham fans are, but I'm not happy.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I just want to point on to the Harry Kane thing. The only team that he's actually seen lift a trophy is Arsenal. There, just he was a young
Why is
boy.
he even still at a club that he can't win a trophy?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Needs to
It's
get
like
on it.
asking Tottenham fans.
I
How
think
many
it's
is he?
Levy.
Not,
Levy has he
let's
has
go.
to answer that question.
Yeah.
Daniel Levy.
What was that? But anyways, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I did save Rose with Devil's question. I did save it for the top four thing. I will come to that right now because we are going to talk about Everton game. Obviously, when United got the win 2-1.
So,
No, none of that. But yes,
So
we did
we
win. We did win at Goodison Park. Listen, it was a good win for me, but
Ronaldo's best player on the field.
What's going on in the video?
we have to take it game by game, obviously be more consistent. But now, what I saw is
Oh.
first half was 10 out ball, man. That's what you call 10 out ball, dominating possession, going in for the side tackles. Like, first half was 10 out ball. I think after we conceded, we took. Listen, I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a stat. I think last 5 minutes, it was 95% possession, Man United, 5% Everton. When have we ever got 95% possession? But listen, credits to Ten Hag on getting the tactics right. Gonna hear this. I do give credits where it's due. Big up Ronaldo scoring. But listen, Ronaldo, mate, you have to be more consistent, mate. Big up and listen, Anthony, man. I thought he was gonna be a flop, guys. What happened? I thought, he's coming from the Dutch league. He's gonna.
He'll take
flop.
his time.
3 goals and 3
He'll
games.
take his time, bro.
First Man United player to ever do that, and you're still sorry, Mason.
Let's see what he does at the end of the season. Let's see how many
Colby,
goals he's
man.
got.
Talk to me. Are you happy with that win?
Yeah, of course. You know, there was this chill. I'm sure every Manchester United fan, every Man U fan had that feeling, you know, when Anthony scored. And of course, I watched the game from beginning to end, and there was a point where I saw 95%, like you said, the Ten Hag ball, 95% to 5%. And you know, one thing about this Manchester United team is the belief and the desire. They know they are still a work in progress, but together they still believe that they can still maybe salvage a draw or maybe win a match. There was no difference against the Everton game. You know, when you could look around, the players and you could see that they still, in a way, they still lacked that belief and all of that, especially when Everton scored that first goal. But they still fought. They still fought to make sure that they win. They ensure they win. And thank God for Anthony. You know, he's a natural right winger, very good with his with his right foot.
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, left.
Sorry, with his left foot. Yeah, a right winger with his left foot. Yes, very good. And there was a point in the game where I saw it was like the Everton players could not meet up. They could not actually, you know, flow with the amount of pressure being put by the Manchester United players. And Casemiro, of course, he was fantastic. He was all around the pitch. He made a mistake. He made a blunder, but he still made up for that error he made. You know, he was all over. There was this shots. He made some shots to go, you know, some headers and all of that. We're still a work in progress. And Cristiano Ronaldo scoring his 700th goal, I think that should give him the confidence. And moving forward, majority of our players were good in that match. It all depends on, you know, we've had problems over time in terms of consistency. How consistency can we be? So that's the big problem. But against Everton, I think it was a wonderful performance. And going forward, can we or will we be able to see such performance against who do we play next? Against Newcastle. Yeah, against Newcastle
Yeah.
United. Yeah.
Oh,
Are we definitely going to see such wonderful performance in terms of possession? Because they looked spot on. The problem have been, what do you do when you lose possession, when you're out of possession? Well, I think against the Everton game, I think the lads were able to, you know,
yeah, big up, man. Yeah.
So against the Everton game, I think the lads were able to, you know, to hold their shape and be organized when losing possession. The last 10 minutes to the game, we saw the amount of pressure from Everton to make sure that they equalize the goal. But the lads were able to, to soak up that pressure and to still be organized. I think that organization is what we lack or we've lacked in the course of the season. And I pray and I hope that they are able to, to hold on to that ship when they lose possession. Because that's what I think is their biggest problem. So that's my
Yeah.
take.
Yes, guys. So I'm just taking over for a bit as the rest had to leave 5 minutes. But yeah, big up Manny, joining the stream right now. We're just talking about the Everton United game. I want to know your thoughts of this game. Did you watch it or do you...
Yeah, I'm glad you already spoke about the Arsenal game because I don't need to give my opinions on that. I was talking about that for 2 hours on end with an absolute legend in Kenny Ken.
Oh,
On my channel.
Yeah. So I don't need to talk about that. And obviously, as I said, the United game was an example of probably Ten Hag's team finding their bearings. I was a little bit surprised when I read that he didn't abandon his 4-2-3-1 formation, but I think he got the selection right with Eriksen and Casemiro starting, because you got players of that quality. You've got to have them start, and obviously Fred and McTominay will have to raise their game in order to get game time at their expense. And of course, Martial was providing a lot of pace, but sadly he got injured. But then when you can bring on someone like Ronaldo as a substitute and have him score, I mean, the team is starting to do very well. And Rashford, of course, coming on, scoring a goal, which was sadly disallowed. A lot of people predicted that United would struggle. But let's also not forget that when Liverpool went over there and drew, the Toffees really had Jordan Pickford to thank for, securing the draw. So, yeah, it wasn't too difficult for United, and I think they got the job done very efficiently, and no complaints on their regard. In fact, I actually believe that now this is the time when Ten Hag will start to really stamp his mark and make sure that he has only the best players he has at his disposal starting for him, because there's not going to be any talk of sentiment. Maguire's still not in the team. Luke Shaw has come back, but that's because Malacia was proved to be a little bit out of his depth. And so there's still a long way to go, but I do like the momentum that United are building, and they've obviously had some tests this season, whereas with us we've had our first big test with Liverpool. Tottenham should have been the test, but they completely fluffed their lines. And even with Liverpool, I think Klopp also got it tactically wrong in many ways. And he tried to redress the balance by taking off Trent and bringing on Joe Gomez. But you got the sense that it was probably, it might not have been too little too late. But then, Arsenal won the big moments, just like United won the big moments against us. And so on the balance of play, we were good value for our win. And in the same way, United were really, really good value for their win at Goodison. And I think they're going to go forward and grind out a few more wins against some smaller teams and make sure they don't take themselves for granted anymore. And even in the Europa League, they will have a few stutters and hiccups, but they will get through, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Ollie, you want to talk about the game? I'm sure you've probably watched it. I don't know if you have or not, but from a neutral perspective.
I didn't watch the game. I did see the Iwobi goal, but after the United goals, I didn't see it. Obviously, I saw a bit of the highlights. I saw the Anthony goal. He's doing well at the moment. 3 out of 3 goals. He's averaging goal per game, so he's doing well. And then obviously Ronaldo coming on. I think they shouldn't have started Martial. He's injury prone, a bit like Zinchenko. He's injured now, and he's been injured a lot. Since the first game, he got an assist, and he was injured with the Brentford game, and then he wasn't even in the team for the Liverpool game. So I think Martial is definitely someone who's injury prone, and you could have started Ronaldo or Rashford, but you didn't decide to. And obviously, bringing on Ronaldo was a good decision. Then obviously the Rashford VAR is just either good or bad, to be honest. I mean, it was bad in that situation.
Bad decision.
It should have been a goal. It hit his arm. It clearly didn't hit his hand, and there was no offside in that as well. So my dad was a bit annoyed because I had him in his fantasy, which I was quite happy about. But apart from that, what a goal from Iwobi, former Arsenal player. It's a shame he didn't do well for Arsenal. Another player, that's a former Arsenal player, and he didn't do well at Arsenal. I'm glad we got rid of him, and it's good to see him doing well at Everton. Getting a goal, which is quite surprising. It's always nice to see. Obviously, Alexis Sanchez got a goal for Marseille, and Leno's doing all right for Fulham. It's nice to see former Arsenal players doing well at different clubs when they haven't done well at Arsenal. But no, good win for United. Obviously, they lost 6-3 to Man City, so it's good to bounce back from that and the win Europa League as well. And then obviously they lost, the first two open games. Since the first two open games, I think they've turned it around. They lost 2-1 at home to Brighton, which is unacceptable, and then they lost 4-0 to Brentford, which was just embarrassing. And then they brought it back. They got a win against Leicester, Southampton, Everton. They're doing better in the Europa League after losing to Sociedad and stuff. So they're definitely improving. And I think Orest is a sensible United fan. He's Ten Hag in. He's not saying Ten Hag out yet because you've got to give the manager time. It's his first season at the club. You can't. It's way too early to say that. And I think Ten Hag's a good manager. Give him a season or two. Yeah. The same with Arteta. We finished 8th twice in a row. We've been title contenders after 3 losses in a row, and now look at us now. We're top of the league. We've only lost 1 game, and we've played Liverpool and Tottenham, so no one can say we haven't played a big top team, especially Dave.
Oh, okay. I think Ollie's got some technical difficulties there, but yeah. As he was saying,
am I back? Am I back?
Oh, you're back now. Yeah, go on then.
Sorry. Yeah, what I was saying is basically David said that Arsenal hadn't played any top 6 teams, which is now incorrect because we played Tottenham, who are in the top 4, and we beat them, and we played Liverpool, who currently this season aren't the top 6 team, but they're definitely top 6 team. You can't say they're not in the top 6. That's like saying, obviously Newcastle are 5th, but they're not the top 6 English teams. So we've beaten 2 English teams. Obviously, we lost to United, but the thing about United, they can get gassed about the win. They can get gassed about leading Liverpool. But at the end of the day, it was at Old Trafford. And obviously, the 2 goals we conceded were annoying. The Martinelli goal should have counted. And we forget about that as Arsenal fans now. We bounced back after that. We've won 5 games in a row. And yeah, I think, just a short brief, United doing well. And they're proving everyone wrong, especially, Arsenal as well. After the loss, if it was the Emirates, we would have won the same. You look at the Tottenham game, we won at the Emirates. If that was at Tottenham's Hotspur Stadium, we would have lost that game. But no, good win for United. Unlucky Everton. Great goal from Iwobi.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, I don't know what you guys think, but I think United's definitely have a good chance to get top 4 this season. Especially.
I think better than Liverpool now because obviously Liverpool. Everyone predicted them to finish 2nd at the start of the season, and look at them now; they're 10th in reality. So people, rethinking their predictions. I think Man United have much more chance of getting top 4 than Liverpool, and that's saying something because Liverpool are better than United.
Yeah.
So I think Liverpool's problem should be, if you trace the origin of all this, you look at the Salah's contract renewal. Look at the sale of Mane. It's kind of disrupted the squad and all of that. Because I now linked this problem with the Aubameyang Arsenal problem. I can recall that season when Aubameyang was madly in form. He was in great form until he had this salary hike. I think there was this speculation. There was this news that circulated that time as far as possible departure or the possible increment in his salary and all of that. And unfortunately, he got the salary he wanted, and well, we saw what happened to him. He lost form, and I think he started having issues with the Arsenal board, whereby they had to strip off the captaincy of him and all of that. So I don't know what it is with contract renewal for players. When they request for high salary, I think they somehow, I don't know if it's psychological or it's mentally, I don't know, they kind of lose form, they kind of lose shape, and I think that's what is happening to Salah right now. He should have left
Salah
Liverpool.
Salah isn't what he used to be. He isn't scoring goals.
He isn't. And all this started when he actually had an increment in his salary, in his wages, and all of that. So I think there's something to it actually, and that is with regard to his salary. And when you look at Mane, You look at Mane was pivotal in that Arsenal's team, and sorry, in that Liverpool team.
Liverpool.
Yes,
But he's
and,
doing well for Bayern Munich now. So
yeah,
I
he's
mean,
doing very well. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. And if you look at it, Liverpool over the years when they were dominating, it was like 2-3 seasons when they went without going into the transfer market.
I think that's definitely a mistake they made, that they should have got rid of Salah instead of Mane. But they do have Diaz and obviously that in the left situation.
Yes. They went 2 seasons without going into the transfer market to get replacement.
Yeah, they don't. They buy players.
Yeah, for the aging Henderson, of course, Naby Keita is not good enough. And you look at different positions and all of that. No competition. Obviously, kudos to Trent. Trent has been the best right back in the world for some couple of seasons now. But there's no competition in that Liverpool team. So right now, you see most of their players, fatigue and a lot of factors you can actually pinpoint to say this is the problem with Liverpool, and it will take a miracle. I just hope they won't go back to status quo as per waiting for years to recover from this blunder that they've had. Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, big up, man. Obviously, I just came off for a bit, but I'm back now. But yeah, what were you guys talking about, by the way? Because I was just tuning in.
We're talking about the Everton game, and then we just started talking about Arsenal and Liverpool.
For me, Arsenal, as I said before, if you guys don't get any injuries and you're perfect until the World Cup, that's when we have to take Arsenal seriously. But for me, injuries, listen, Partey could get injured. Just realize
Zinchenko is injured.
If Partey gets injured, then for me, I would say
Partey, Jesus, and Ramsdale. If they get injured, we're in trouble.
Oh well, obviously keepers. It doesn't matter about keepers, but okay, I'm going up. Yeah, that's fine.
I think Turner will do decent as a replacement. Then I won't say not saying he's amazing, but I think Turner.
If they improve their style of football, then
if Turner gets a chance in say we play Fulham away, I would give Turner a chance. But if
Fulham
it was
away,
Man City,
that's tough, man.
Yeah, maybe like.
What about
Forest at home?
Yeah, Nottingham Forest at home. But
Even
if we played Man City away, if we played Man City away, then I would be worried about Turner.
It's still 1-1.
If it's like this, I get 3 points.
2 minutes added.
There's a minute. There's 1 minute left as
2
well.
minutes.
If it's like this, I get 3 points from a prediction.
I should have predicted 1-1. Oh.
I thought Villa would smash.
I should have predicted a Manny score.
I think I'm above.
Whoa! Yellow card.
I think I'm above Elliot in this, but I'm saying nothing. But
I forgot.
I got the Man City game right, so I should be getting up there.
If you're confused in the comments, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, only us. Well, yeah, because we have a prediction table where we predict scores and all stuff. So
yeah, it's a group chat.
If you guys are confused, then that's it. Yeah, but yeah, man. But yeah, I feel like I didn't talk about enough about Man United. But as I said, it's a good win for us. Obviously, we got Omonia Thursday at Old Trafford. We should comfortably win. And for me, Ten Hag has got to. For me, I know I actually didn't rotate that much, but for me, I'm sorry, Eric, but you have to rotate now. Thursday, rotate players, man. Get out, rotate.
He will rest. He will rest.
But Ollie, I know, but Ajax, he didn't rotate enough. For me, I'll rest Ericsson, rest Bruno.
Offside.
Play the likes of McTominay and Fred. Okay, actually, McTominay is suspended.
You're going to get 3 points around.
McTominay is suspended for the Newcastle game, which some United fans are happy like me. So that means more game time for Casemiro, which that's good.
I'll say it. Game over.
Actually, I'm going to get my little early lineup. So
yeah, it's full time basically.
Goalkeeper, I've played Dubravka. Listen.
Yeah, hopefully.
What I'm going to say, if Ten Hag does not start Dubravka on Thursday, clearly that was not a signing. I'm going to leave there. Fullback, defense is going to be interesting.
He'll play Delors.
It probably was like a rush signing.
Right back, I'm not sure what's going on with Wan-Bissaka.
He'll play Delors.
I'm not sure what's going on. Toby, do you have any information with Wan-Bissaka? I think he's injured, but I haven't seen him that much.
He's injured.
Yeah, full time.
He's injured.
Centre backs, I'm going to go with. We also need to rest Sandro Martin as well. Lindelof and.
Full time 1-1.
Lindelof and Martinez. But this is the problem with the board, man. We got rid of Eric Bailly, which for me I wanted him to stay. For me, we need the more centre backs.
Where
man.
did Eric Bailly go, by the way?
Marseille.
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 Is it
Oh, yeah,
on-
that's-
is it-
I'm
That's where
just
Arsenal
hoping-
players play.
I have a little conspiracy theory that after the World Cup, United will try and get Timber and Cody Gakpo. But let's see what happens after the World
You
Cup.
won't get Gakpo. You won't get De Jong as well. Who's
Left
watching
back.
MK? Is he live?
Left back, I'm gonna play Luke Shaw. I think he deserves to start again, in my opinion. Midfield, as I said, McTominay. I'd actually go with McTominay. McTominay and Fred. The McFred pivot is back. I know, but we do have to rush some players, man. Then in attack, I would play Alanga, Sancho. Hopefully Van der Beek's back, but if not, then he will probably start Bruno. And then up top, who would he start up top? Probably Ronaldo. So yeah, that's my lineup. Who the hell is this? Who is FFA?
Come on.
Oh, that's left.
Oh, it's left.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, how do you not know that? Is it?
No, but I thought it was someone from the comments party. Yeah. First 1-1 full time. Perfect 3 points for me then. But yeah.
Liverpool 10th, man. That's funny.
By the way, we were gonna wrap up Flowers, but what's your thoughts on Man United? Flowers. Where do you think? Actually, this is for Marnie and Fla Arsenal. So Fla Arsenal, where do you think United will finish? And yeah.
You know, I don't think that they will get Champions League. I don't think that they're strong enough to really do that so far this season. Just seeing how they've been against little teams like Southampton and stuff like that. They got a 1-0 win, but it's just not good enough. And I don't think that they are a Champions League side so far this season from what I've seen. I definitely think, they beat Arsenal, which is a fair play, and stuff like that. But I just still wouldn't say that beating Arsenal is going to get you a top 4 space. I'm sorry. I just don't think that you're going to finish in the top 4 area this season. So maybe 5th place, 6th place, it's yours, but top 4.
Marnie, what about you? Where do you think United will finish the season?
I actually have them very controversially finishing 3rd this season, and I'll tell you
What money?
Will you calm
Please say
down?
you're drunk.
Manny, what have you been drinking tonight?
I have been drinking nothing. I've been on a 2-hour stream with an absolute legend, and I feel,
You mean 4 hours?
liberated intellectually. So calm down, son. And if it makes you happy, I have Arsenal finishing 4th. But the reason
That doesn't
why
make me happy. That doesn't make me happy.
Champions League, calm down.
Come on, come
Yeah, but the
on.
fact do you think United will finish above us?
Hear me
Let him have his
boy.
opinions.
Just
Let
let him speak, man. Let him know.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
speak. Yeah, listen,
Yeah,
I happen to
let
be a
me-
co-host here, so show me some respect.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ollie.
so the reason why I have them finishing 3rd is because I've been quite impressed with their recovery and the way they've been able to work. Ten Hag has been able to work with the team. He sees a problem and he has reacted quite well. And of course, let's not forget, he had the tactical ability to outsmart Mikel Arteta. Yes, he choked in the Manchester derby, but let's see how well Arteta does against Manchester City. And here's the thing. Whether it's 6-3 or 1-0, a loss will be a loss. So hopefully we can pull out a draw or a win. We will see that. But I just think that with given the problems that United have had at the end of last season and the beginning of this season, I think Ten Hag has worked wonders with the team. I personally think that he's when I say worked wonders, I mean he seems to have gotten them playing along the system he wants. It would have been easy for him to have ditched the 4-2-3-1 system the way Klopp ditched his 4-3-3 against Arsenal, but he seems to have the right personnel now. He seems to have them playing well. He knows what his first choice 11 are, and similar to Arsenal, he has his first choice 11 and the bench players who are a little bit of a level below and who have to level up, if you will. And I just think that with his experience and his ability to, find out more about teams and adapt well to changing situations, I just think that he will end up, finishing a little bit higher because let's not forget, we come into the business end of the season. Who do you have faith will be able to come out on top. It'll probably be a more experienced manager with the type of squad experience and the depth that he has. So it is a bit of a controversial take. I do have them finishing third, but we will see. If they end up having a slump in the middle, then I will definitely be in the mud. So I see Ollie making the signs over there. I know that you want to clip me. I know
Yeah,
that
clip
Oris will
Manny
be...
right now. How
Yeah,
can
I
you
know.
put Man
55.
United third? That's
There's probably.
Manny. I thought I liked you.
You still
Oh,
love
no.
me, boy. Calm down.
Third.
Ollie, man.
Yeah, I
Ollie,
mean,
man.
Ollie, where do you think United will finish, Ollie, before we wrap it up?
Sixth.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're going to wrap up here. Let's get people to shout out their socials as usual. We'll start with Ollie, United hater.
Yeah, just a few things to say. Big up for having me on. Big up Toby. Big up Manny for joining late. Big up DJ Gray. Big up Arrest. Big up Fairfly. Big up MK. And everyone who's
Hammers.
been in the comments as well. Hammers, yeah, as well. And Berto Devils in the comments. But no, you can find me Decent Clara. I did a stream today. Manny, Elliot, Arrest joined as well.
I'm on the arrest.
Yeah. But no, yeah, find me on there. Just hit 1K. Go watch back my videos for the views. Go just literally watch back my streams on mute. Just do that, and then it will give me the watch hours. That. And then yeah, you can if you want to find me personally, TikTok Ollie's F506, Instagram Ollie.556. That's my personal account. And then my fan page is Aaron_Ramsdale fan page 1. I have Xbox and PlayStation. For any other social, just DM me.
Ollie,
I don't have that's it. But big up Arrest and everyone on the
big
panel.
up, man. Big up Ollie for joining. The co-host Elliot. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at DGCritty_, and also my YouTube channel, DGCritty. We're slowly progressing up. We're on like I think 120 subscribers, so hopefully
Upload
soon. Yes, Ollie, I will. I think I will soon. I definitely will soon. Now that I'm got a bit of a schedule now, I can like start planning these things. Yeah, so hopefully more videos on my YouTube, and also got TikTok as well. And
All
I
right.
got everything.
If you're
Anything,
gonna-
yeah.
Yeah,
You
TikTok.
comment anything. Snapchat,
Yeah,
anything.
Snapchat.
Literally
Well,
anything.
no. Yeah. Money co-host. Where can people find you?
Yeah, obviously, first of all, big up to Oris Talks Football. Thank you for having me on and making me more and more a part of this team. Always happy to be a part of it. This is one of many channels on YouTube on which you can find me. Others include Del Boy Gunner TV, S Featley TV, Hanno's Coach Corner, the King's Football Show with King State, the Football for Thought podcast, where I will be jumping to right now, just to get a word in or two. And also, I just got off the stream with Tony Claude Gunner TV. Big up to him. We had a huge stream with the legend that is Kenny Ken. I would advise you guys to check that out. It went for much longer than the 1 hour time limit. We talked for 2.5 hours. An absolute. It was a huge one, but it was well worth the time we spent. Also to re-emerging, if as it were, channel Danny AFC TV. You can catch me doing a watch along with him for this week's Europa League game, or else on Thursday nights we just come together to shoot the breeze and chat, speak whatever's on our minds. You might find me on a few more channels here on in, and you might see me on a new channel. I will keep you informed. But until then, just happy to keep going wherever I feel welcome. Thank you all for making me feel welcome and for letting me say what I want to say and allowing the chips to fall where they may. Social media, Instagram, Manny Thangadurai 1981. That's where you can have a close personal connection with me. You can watch my stories. I talk about a lot of other stuff. My real active social media is my Twitter, Thangadurai 1981. I talk football. I talk politics. I have debates with Arteta in fans, and basically just enjoy the rubbish that you see on that platform these days. So once again, thanks to all of you for having me on. Peace, everyone. Have a good night.
Big up, Manny.
And I'm out.
Have a good one, Money.
Toby, where can people find you?
Yeah,
Yes, Toby.
on Instagram, TOBEMIKKY, and I have this Man United fan account _MUFC Global. So big ups to Orange Talk Football and big ups to the entire family for having me on. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, no worries, man. Big up for joining. And you know who it is.
Yes, boy.
Flairfly Arsenal, Flair.fly Arsenal on Instagram.
Best editor in the world.
You can find Flair.family football on Instagram as well. we're looking for new people to join, so please message me if
Me?
you would like to join.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ollie.
message me later, Ollie.
Ollie DM him, yeah.
And
But big
yeah,
up big up for joining everyone here. I appreciate you guys giving your
yeah,
time.
big up everyone.
Yeah,
Yes.
big up.
Yeah.
Big up.
Big up.
And obviously, big up the others as well.
Big up.
Marnie, of course.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Okay, Ollie, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you
fine.
next stream. It will probably be, it's Friday.
Yeah. See you Friday.
Oh, yeah.
6 p.m. I'm doing the stream with Louis, Newcastle fan, about preview, and then
Ooh.
we have 2 streams, one at 6 p.m. and one at I think it's at 8. So we'll see. But yeah, keep updated, keep turning on the notification bell, subscribe to DJ Sinclairo, watch all of his videos for watch hours, subscribe to DJ Craty, follow Toby on Instagram, follow Flair House on Instagram, follow Flair Family on Instagram. And yeah, man.
Follow the best editor in the world.
And follow the best DJ in the world.
And follow the
And
best YouTuber.
United fans, calm down with Ronaldo. He's not back, but we'll see. We'll see. Listen, we're out.